Does anybody have any questions?
No requests.
Come on.
Question if you got a kid.
Oh, we got one. We got one.
Oh, she's Dustin.
And of course, the first one always gets Katie.
Hello. The mic's not on. No.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was wondering if you guys could play any of the kids, like who you guys would be.
Dustin.
Dustin?
I would be Dustin. Yeah.
Who we would play?
Yeah. Who
We
you
could
would
one of
play
the
if you
kids?
could pick one of the kids to play? Who would you pick?
Oh my god, Millie.
Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and why? Like, what scene would you guys play?
What scene? Well, I don't want to give away the second season. My favorite scene with Millie is in the second season. But it's pretty much when she's like saving the world.
So she saves the world. It's amazing. I just love the character of Dustin because it's so fun and so much love is there. And Gaten is an amazing actor. He's an amazing person as well. So I'm a little biased when I go, oh man, yeah, I would love to do that, but I don't think I could do it as much justice as Gaten does.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. The kids are rightfully cast. We could never take their place.
They're amazing, yeah. Thank you
Oh,
guys.
thank you.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. We love your hat.
Hey, what's up?
Well,
You
we're
can
gonna-
bend it down.
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Which season was your favorite to film and why?
Okay, so for me, I would say season 1 was my favorite because you can never get the first time of a season 1 back. That feeling, that organic beginning, it's really cool. And we were all finding ourselves and all finding our characters. And I think that's why I connected it to me, so well, so much.
Yeah, I would agree with Chester. Season 1 for me was definitely a fave. And not just because we were in a lot more of the episodes, but simply because it is so new. And it is like the coming together of a cast and a family and creating a bond with so many new people. And then coming back the second year, it's just like magic. And it's fun to create and find yourself, I think. And you don't get that back the second season. The second season, you really get comfortable in your character, and it's like you've found what you're looking for, and which is also just a great place to be. But like he said, you can never get that back. So yeah, I would agree. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Hey,
welcome. Yeah.
Sweet. See what I did there?
Hi guys.
Hey!
Hello.
So if Christopher Walken was here, I would want to know, Mr. Walken, which season did you like better, 1 or 2, and why?
If I gotta say, really, honestly, I'll tell you. Right now. Definitely season 2. I would say season 2 because it's like a blockbuster. You're watching 11. She's there. Maybe not. And it's all of a sudden like a champagne bottle shooting a unicorn across the sky. You can't get that back.
That is correct.
Oh! Sorry. I got a little bit of it.
The first time he did that to me on set, he did it to Girls Who Run the World, and he quoted that whole song as Christopher Walken.
Girls!
And I still have the recording on my cell phone.
That needs to leak.
It's you know what it's gonna turn into my ringtone or like my text tone, like
Girls! They run the world. They run the world. For real. I'm not even kidding. I know. Hi!
Hello. So I love Stranger Things. I'm a huge fan of it. And
Thank you.
it's based mostly off of nostalgia 80s. And I want to know if you could describe yourself in one 80s song, what would it be?
Oh my god, I love this question. I want to answer it right, so
In the
let me
air
think.
tonight. In the air tonight. That's me in a nutshell. In the air tonight. Deco, 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 boom. That was me in a nutshell.
I got that part, thank you.
No, just kidding. This is me in a nutshell. Oh, look, I'm in a nutshell. I can't get out. Half of you will be like, I know that movie.
I feel like I want to say Love is a Battlefield. Like, women empowerment. Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait. What about you?
Oh yeah, what would yours be?
I guess Runaway by Bon Jovi.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. That's what.
Wow.
That gets a lollipop. All right.
That's totally worth it.
Hey.
Oh no! Wait, there's.
Mine's easy.
What's up?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too.
Yeah, Chester, I mean, it's very awesome to see you again. I mean, you know, me and you've been hanging out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are you so awesome? I mean, the two of you are just very awesome, and I just want to say that. I mean, it's just like, wow, how can I be as awesome as you?
You are.
I am.
Yeah.
In fact, you're probably wondering, how can you be as awesome as me?
I am.
Wow, that is a deep question.
I
You
am.
want to know how to be as awesome as me?
I want to know how to be as awesome as you.
Well, just look at every single day as a brand new day, a brand new adventure, the good and the bad. I want everyone here to realize that it doesn't matter what's going on. Look at something, look at the bright side. And what can you learn from the negativity? What can you learn? How to rise above it all? That is how I am awesome, and that is how Chester and Chelsea are awesome. So, in fact, let's just give a round of applause for these two for being as awesome as they are.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome.
Round of applause for you,
And,
friend.
and you know what? If you don't want to ask a question, just give an inspirational speech.
Here, put this in your mouth.
I love
We
you.
love those too. Those make us feel really good. Thank you.
I did have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
How did y'all get into acting? I mean, I heard parts of what you said, Chester, but I didn't know the whole story. How about you, Chelsea? How'd you get into acting?
Well, I started in Florida just doing local theater, musical theater professionally since the age of 12. And then when I turned 18, I decided to move out to LA. I found an agent and a manager and just kind of broke into the film and TV industry that way.
I shredded my way into middle school jazz band, and I realized I didn't know how to read music, so they kicked me out and put me in theater. And then I was like, my school was so big, I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to even audition, because every time I would go to put my name on the board, it was full. And so I went to theater, and I did one scene from Othello, and the director took me out and he put my name on the board, and he wrote my name. He drew a line and he wrote my name on the board, and that was the first audition I ever booked. So there you go.
I can tell you what got me into acting. It looks fun.
Yeah.
And I've made a couple of films. You saw one of them.
Yeah, Arkham Campus Patrol.
Arkham Patrol.
Arkham Patrol on the campus.
Yes, Arkham Patrol.
Arkham Patrol.
That's what it was called. And I've got a few more I'm going to upload to my YouTube channel, so if you ever want to share that with everyone, you can. Anyways, that was my question, and I still want to give a shout out to you two, because you two are awesome!
You're awesome,
So
man.
are you, man.
Yeah!
Yeah.
But let's give a round of applause once again.
I love you, dude.
I love you, Chester. You are awesome. You too, Chelsea.
Tough to follow.
You got it.
Just do you have any like general like acting and audition tips?
I can't hear you, sorry.
Acting audition tips.
Acting audition tips.
Acting audition tips.
This young lady is studying to be.
What about you? Is she studying to be an actress?
Acting audition tips. Be prepared. Know your sides. Have your lines memorized. Feel comfortable with your character. Know your character and the relationship between your character and who you're talking to. This is always the most important when you walk into an audition room, I believe. Also, just breathe. Remember that they want you to do good, so do good, you know, for yourself and for them, because they're not sitting there. I know they look really intimidating, like when they sit there and they're like, whenever you're ready, and you're like, oh my god, it took me an hour to get here in LA traffic, and I just cried parallel parking because it took me 5 times to do it, and now you're just sitting there and I feel very rushed and I'm upset. Like, it is that intimidating, but just remember that they are looking for something and they have no idea what they're looking for, so you have to give them what they're looking for. Like, you have to be you, ultimately, and be something special that they have not seen yet. Because if you try to do what they're looking for, forget about it.
So practice parallel parking. It's a valuable skill.
Please do that. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
teach it in Florida. They don't teach it in Florida.
That's a must.